Alright, Mr. John, I hit that on the show. I hit that on the show. I hit that on the show. However, by Mexico and welcome to my YouTube channel. And that's it. What's it? This is Get Sports Talk back in the video. Back in another video. And that's it. By the way, let's get started. Okay, let's check what game for the Toby Jays and let's go. So go to check right now. Alright. Alright. So yeah, that's it. Okay, what? Okay. Okay, well, Game 17 of the 2026 20 Jays season, and that's it. By the way, let's get started. As the 20 Jays lost to Milwaukee Brewers 2-1, that's the final score of the game, and that's it. By the way, let's get started. With no offense tonight, lost to Milwaukee Brewers like that 2-1. That's the final score of the game, and that's it. So, which they suck right now. By the way, let's get started. Alright. As Juan Contreras hit an OE ball out the infield during a 2-1 rally in the 8th inning as the Milwaukee Brewers snapped a 6-game skid with a 2-1 victory over the Toronto Jays on Wednesday night. By the way, let's get started. Okay, let's play the game by the way, so let's go. Okay, pitchers for the Toronto Jays. Dylan Cease, he has 6 innings, has 2 hits, no runs, no runs, and 2 BB and 6 strikeouts for Dylan Cease. Alright. And Mason for Hardy, he has 0.2 innings, pitches, 1 hit and no runs and no strikeouts for Mason for Hardy, and that's it. Alright. And Brandon Fisher, he has 0.1 innings, pitches, no strikeouts for Brandon Fisher, and that's it. Alright. And Tyler Rogers, take Ross 1-1. He has 1 inning, he has 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 runs, and 1 BB and no strikeouts for Tyler Rogers. Alright. Okay, hitters for the Toronto Jays. Nathan Lucas, he has 2 hits, but he has no strikes for Nathan Lucas. David Schneider, he has 1 hit, but he has 1 strike for David Schneider. And Dalton Varsho, he has 2 hits, but he has 1 run, 1 hit, and no RBIs, and 1 BB for Dalton Varsho. Such as Schneider. And Guerrero Jr., he has 2 hits, but he has 1 hit, and no RBIs, and 1 BB and 1 strike for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Alright. And Jesus Sanchez, he has 2 hits, but he has 1 RBI, and no strikes for Jesus Sanchez. Alright. And Marshall, he has 1 hit, but he has 1 strike for Marshall. And Kuzma Automoto, he has 2 hits, but he has 1 BB and 1 strike for Kuzma Automoto. And Early Commands, he has 4 hits, but he has 1 strike for Early Commands. Alright. And Andres Jimenez has 4 hits, but he has 1 hit and no RBIs and no strikes for Andres Jimenez. And Sosa, he has 2 hits, but he has 1 hit and no strikes for Sosa. And Brandon Fasua, he has 2 hits, but he has 1 hit and no RBIs and 1 strike for Brandon Fasua. Alright. Alright, and that's it for Brandon Fasua. Excuse me. Okay, pitchers for Milwaukee Brewers. Chad Patrick, he has 6.2 innings, pitches 3 hits, 1 run, 1 runs, and 2 BB and 2 strikeouts for Chad Patrick. And Daryl Hall, he has 7.1 innings, pitches 1 hit, no runs, and no strikeouts for Daryl Hall. And Aaron Sharpie got the win 4-0. He has 1 inning, he has 1 hit, no runs, and 1 BB and 2 strikeouts for Aaron Sharpie. Alright. And Ube got his first save. He has 1 inning. He has 1 strikeout for Ube. Alright. Okay, hitters for Milwaukee Brewers. So Ferrick, he has 4 strikes, he has 1 run, no hits, and 1 strike for Ferrick. Warren Contreras, he has 4 strikes, he has 2 hits, and 1 RBI, and no strikes for Warren Contreras. And Bryce Terrain, he has 2 strikes, he has 1 RBI, and 1 BB for Bryce Terrain. And Gary Sanchez, he has 2 strikes, he has 1 BB, and 1 strike for Gary Sanchez. And Jack Bowers, he has 2 strikes, he has 1 BB, and 1 strike for Jack Bowers. And Rockridge, he has 2 strikes, he has 1 hit, and no RBIs, and 1 BB for Brandon Rockridge. And 1 strike and 1 BB. Alright. And Mitchell, he has 2 strikes, he has 2 strikes for Mitchell. And Perkins, he has 1 strike, he has no strikes for Perkins. Alright. And Joel Ortiz, he has 2 strikes, he has 1 hit and no RBIs, and 1 strike for Joel Ortiz. And David Hamilton, he has 2 strikes, he has 1 run, 1 hit, and no RBIs, and no strikes for David Hamilton. Alright. And the total just record is 7-10, and Milwaukee Brewers are 9-8, and that's it. Alright. That's the record. Toronto wasted a brilliant performance for Dylan Cease, who struck out 6 allowed, 2 hits, and 3 walks in 6 shutout innings. They ruined it for now. That sucks, man. And up next, Patrick Corbin, 0-0, 900 ERA, pitches for Toronto, and Brandon Spork, 0-1, 10:45 starts for Milwaukee in the final of the 3-game series on Thursday. Alright. So guys, here in cast session below of the 12 Jays versus the Milwaukee Brewers, 2-1. That's the final score of the game. Tell me in the cast session below, and that's it. Alright, Mr. John. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thanks for watching on my show. And that's it. I'll see you next time in the next video on my YouTube channel. Say bye for now, and peace, and have a good night. Bye for now.